Well, I felt great, you know. During the match, I started pretty well, really focused. Honestly, I didn't expect to play such a great level at the beginning in the first round here in the US Open. So I am very happy with the level. You know, even if Dominik had to retire, but I have to see myself and hopefully to keep that level into the next round.
Very good. Thank you. Questions, please. Andrew, go right ahead.
Yep, Andrew Jones, ESPN and Skate. Carlos, can you talk about the sleeveless Rafa look for Nike tonight? How did you like that whole style there?
Well, honestly, when I wore the sleeves, I was thinking about Rafa when he wore that, and if I'm not wrong, he won that US Open, right? So I love to wear that sometimes in some specific tournaments. Here in the US Open, I supposed to play last year, but it wasn't, and this year is it's a good offie, so I love it.
And you talk about the great nicknames that you have with Carlito and Charlie, and you know the Crusher and Carlito and Fuego, possible new nicknames for how you bring the energy and how the fans were just loving it. And you just talk about just those great nicknames and just your vibe right now with the fans at the moment.
Yeah, I mean we try to bring good vibes to the crowd, to the people. You know, I try to be myself all the time. I think the people love, you know, that part of me. You know, I always happy, smiling. You know, I love that people call me Carlitos. My nickname. That's it. And you know, it's great to know that people love that as well.
Okay. Craig, name and affiliation, please.
Craig Gabriel, Channel 9 Australia. Carlos, this is a new experience for you to come back for the first time and defend a major. So with that in mind, what did it feel like returning to and walking out on court and playing that match? Were there a lot of nerves? Was it just excitement? How did you feel?
Well, I was excited to play my first round here in the US Open. I mean, it was great to step on court again in the Arthur Ashe after such a great run last year. I was excited to come back. I'm not thinking about the defend the title. I'm not thinking about, you know, I was the champion last year. I just focus on play my best level, to recover the level that I played last year. Try to do same things that I did last year. So that's the only thing that I'm thinking right now. I try to be apart about all the pressure people put on me about the defending champion.
Carlos, Dan Matthews, Daily Mail. Can you describe your emotions now? You know, obviously, how do you feel? Are you happy that you're going to have an earlier night than maybe you thought, more sleep, or are you disappointed that you're not having maybe a proper competitive 3-set match? How do you describe going into round 2? Well,
a mix of both. Obviously, I want to play battles. I want to play the full matches, and this is not the best way, you know, to win a match. But obviously, playing a night session, I'm happy to come back early, have some rest. Well, a little bit more than I expect before starting the match, and it's gonna be better for me to recover into the next round.
Okay. We'll take a couple more in English and then Spanish.
Dominik Koepfer from The Guardian. I heard that when you were younger, your coaches thought about maybe giving you a single-handed backhand that you tried it for a while. Just wondering if that's true, and just in general, how your backhand changed and developed over the years since you were younger.
Well, I think it's not true. I I mean, when I was young, I loved to try new things. Probably one-handed backhand it was one of those things that I practiced in just one day. You know, I love to do it different shots, different things on court. Probably that day I watched the Roger Federer match and I tried to imitate him, but I didn't practice too much that one-handed backhand. I think my backhand it was improving during this year. You know, when I was young, my forehand was my best shots. It's still my best shots, but I feel really comfortable with my backhand.
All right, last question in English, Craig.
Carlos, I want to ask you about number one. And, sorry, Novak will be number one when this tournament is finished. Does it come into your mind at all? Players in the past have said when they've got to number one once, that's fine. It doesn't matter after that. It's nice to be there, but it's not all that important. It's been there, done that. How do you feel about something like that? I mean, obviously you'd like to be number one, but does it really matter to you?
Well, right now it's a goal for me. Honestly, I said before that we are having a really good battle for the number one, Novak and I. I knew that he was going to recover the number one after US Open. And when the tournament is over, I will try to recover as soon as possible. That's my goal. I'm working for that. The season has a lot of tournaments until the year is over, and I'll try to recover it before the tournament end. Oh, sorry, before the year end.